Hello, wonderful YouTubers and YouTuber land. Today we are going to go to Palm Canyon and we're going to be taking Eric's Honda Trail 90 over there and we're going to take you guys along with us. So let's go.
Yep.
We got to fill up the beast. A 1 gallon tank. Let's see how much goes in.
Yeah, let's see. You're all panicked. Of how much will it take to fill it?
Well, at least
it's full. What did it take? Oh, 65 cents. Awesome.
See, I'm a cheap date. I'm eating a Beyond Meat taco at Del Taco and it looks like dog food. Just thought I would show you guys that. And we got to eat outside, huh, Eric?
On the ground.
On the ground. They won't let us sit inside because of the pandemic. Whatever.
It might not be no crossroad, but it's sure enough for far. Like left to LA or right to New York. Like stepping on the gas or taking it real slow. Feels like I'm split down the middle. Don't know which way to go. Oh no, feels like I'm split down the middle. Don't know which way to go. A life on the road, all settling down, reaping what I sow, always moving round. Forgive a rambling man, doing what he can to be yours. Whoa, feels like I'm split down the middle. Don't know which way to go.
Awareness is key.
Yeah. Oh, well, you should have your walking stick.
All right. There's some water down there. That's where we're heading. If you'd like to know what the difficulty of this trail is, it's not really difficult, but there's a lot of places that it's uneven. Also, it is not ADA accessible. It does not need to be because it is Indian reservation. And if you have bad knees or, you know, some challenges with walking, I do, but they're minor challenges and I usually have a walking stick and I'm having some troubles, so I just really got to take my time and just be aware of that when you come here, that you might not be able to make this hike down. But it's beautiful down here.
We can
Very
always
exciting.
stay a little longer. We don't have a plan. Just let me live a little younger than I really am. We've got nothing here to save us from ourselves. Let's live life like it's made up, jump in the wishing well. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us. 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 We are wanderers, nothing can stop us.
All right. So, a little history lesson because I'm full of useless trivia. This is called Palm Canyon. It's one of a few different canyons here in Palm Springs, and it's called Palm Springs because of the palms and the springs that feed these little streams. And this can be a big stream in big rains, I mean, you can see how high it is. The sand goes really high.
It was the last time we were here.
Yeah, it was really hectic last time we were here. So these palms are called Washingtonia, or just Washington palms, and they're like the palms you see in Hollywood and all over Southern California, but they're native to here, and only native to here. In Palm Springs, in Palm Canyon, right here, this tree you see everywhere in the United States, just like, oh, this is California or whatever. They're only native right here. And you can see the two, all the times they're trimmed, the skirt is trimmed, but if they grow naturally, that skirt, just all those fronds stay on it, and they can be super big and bushy, and animals can live in there.
It's like a hula skirt.
Yeah, so there was like 5 major tribes that lived in Southern California back 1,000 years or so. The Cahuilla, which is the area we're in, and the Integratron, when we go out there, that's Cahuilla land. The Chemehueve, which is out in the Joshua Tree area. The Serrano, up in Big Bear, the mountains. The Tongva in the Malibu area, they named it Malibu. And I'm forgetting one last one. Oh, the Ahashiman that built the San Juan Capistrano mission. Those are the 5 major tribes, and then there was bands of smaller groupings under those tribes, and this is the Agua Caliente tribe. And we actually drove through the Agua Caliente land. That means hot water, and that's named over a hot springs, and we just happened to mistakenly take a really off-road and see that hot spring about 2 weeks ago. Anyway, so here's a little evidence of the Indians that lived here. This is called a metate, and it's a grinding, let me see if I can get a good rock. They would have acorns, and they would grind these acorns right here and make a meal to make breads and like tortillas and things out of. But we're going to walk up into the canyon.
Thanks, Eric.
It's a little history lesson. So the Cahuilla Indians that lived here, the Agua Caliente band, had it made because they had shade all year round. It gets about 120 degrees here in the summer in Palm Springs. But where I have a little place up in Idlewild, the Indians moved up and down the hill. Idlewild is about 5,000 feet. So in the summer, they would go up there and be cool, and then since it snows down there, they would come back down to lower elevations. But here they stayed. They had fresh water supply in the springs all year round. They had shade all year round, and this was their structure. So these weren't Indians that lived in teepees. They had little either palm or reed huts held together by natural materials, and these are called wickiups, I think, not teepees.
Very cool. And it's got a little hole on the top for the fire.
Yeah, if they did fires inside, they probably did on cold nights, I suppose.
And I believe this right here is a natural spring.
Yeah, this is just a teeny little spring, but it is a natural spring.
Which is
There's
fresh
a whole
water.
bunch of them that feed into the main stream that comes down. But
Here's one of them.
a lot of water that just comes out of the ground from a bunch of different places, and then they all join to be the major stream. But these are the springs that Palm Springs is named for, and these are the palms. So you can go way back and follow this stream for miles. There's people that camp and go way back, but most people just come in and... I think they do. I think they have to get a permit, but I think they go way back. But I was going to tell a funny story about you, Jen. So when I used to come here, with my young son, I would buy arrowheads or the super bright minerals and gemstones and throw them ahead of us just randomly, and he wasn't looking. And then I would say, hey, look at this, or go look over there. Look really closely. There's a lot of arrowheads. And he believed it for about, I don't know, 5 years. So I did it with Jen. And she actually bought it for a little bit, but she kind of knows how I am and goofing. But
By the third thing that I found, I'm like, this is looking a little commercialized.
those bright purple rocks.
I don't think that belongs here. One of these things does not belong.
Anyway, it got Ryan really, my son, interested because he just so excited about finding arrowheads, and he would show them to people walking along the trail. So anyway, funny story. Isn't it funny?
We have a little snack area over there. And little places to sit. And the trading post, this is where Eric used to get the arrows and stones to torture me and his son with. Motorbike.
Yeah.
Do you need my help doing that?
Sure.
Okay, I will get off the camera then.
See the helmets? How retro.
Those are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You made those.
I did. They were, I didn't make them. They were just a cheap
They were stickers.
3/4 helmet. But I did do, they had a red and a yellow, and I did the blue tape. I did the Honda STP because that was the coolest thing you could have back in the 60s.
Very cool.
Yeah, you know.
So we got the bike all loaded up and we're gonna head back up to Idlewild for a couple of days. And I just want to thank you for joining us on our little adventure to Indian Canyon. And we'll see you on the road next time.
Peace out, everybody.